I thought my child would always be left out. I didn't believe a place existed where she would be safe. I didn't think she would ever have a true best friend. I was worried that people would look at her differently.
I knew right away when I saw her that she had Down syndrome. No one had to tell me. I just remember sitting in my room with all these flowers, and it was just a very surreal experience. You know, it wasn't the celebration that I had, it wasn't what we had planned at all.
That was the first time I ever heard. And I remember turning around, walking or running to my room and going under my desk and just completely bawling, like curled up, crying. You know, because I was in high school and I was like worried that Cassie was going to be that person that was like sitting around the trees kind of on their own, and that other people would, you know, kind of make fun of.
I mean, they made it very clear to me that it was a very bad thing to have a child with Down syndrome. And I just remember crying and not wanting to believe that that's how it was. And I decided that we wanted her life to have as much joy as it could possibly hold. And I threw away all the books about all the stereotypes of what a child with Down syndrome looks like, and I decided to create a different reality for her. So basically, I found myself wanting the same things for Cassie that I wanted for her brothers. I wanted her to have really rich experiences when she was young. Her brothers loved their camp experiences. They used to go to camp every summer and spend a week up there with their friends. And I thought, wow, that'd be really awesome if we could find a way that Cassie could do that too. So fortunately, I found out about Camp Via from an occupational therapist that I had, that Cassie might have the opportunity to come somewhere where she could do everything that her brothers did when they went to camp in a sheltered environment, where she was cared for, where people would look out for her, where I really didn't have to worry about her being bullied, where I didn't have to worry about anything. My first impression every time I go to Via is I feel like I'm walking into a human hug. Everyone there absolutely loves every child, every adult. It's just such a warm and accepting environment. I always hear, oh, my child they're in a wheelchair, they can't communicate, like they can't go to camp. And I'm always telling them, yes, they can deal with everything at VIA. Your child can go to camp and your child will have an absolutely marvelous time, that all of their needs can be met at Camp VIA.
You know, you just get there and you see all these different people that enjoy being there to help people, and knowing that Cassie could, you know, not just go there just now, but for the rest of her life.
It's a place for, you know, for you to kind of express yourself and, you know, grow in that independent manner.
So one of the main things that I've really noticed about Cassie since starting to go to VIA is just a huge explosion in her self-esteem. She feels so capable and so confident.
I mean, it's truly inspiring in that aspect to see her develop as an individual and as a person of society, to, you know, not only to the point where she can help herself but help others too. So in that aspect, it's truly wonderful to watch.
I think one of the biggest concerns that all parents who have a child with special needs have is, what in the world will my child do when I'm not there to support them every day, when I'm gone? How will they cope with their day-to-day life? How will they get by? How will they survive? That's one of the reasons that VIA is so important to us, because it gives Cassie a chance to practice those skills. It's built both her self-esteem and just my peace of mind, knowing that she will be okay, that she will learn those skills, and that she'll be able to manage and be a happy person.
Yeah, I can finally say that I'm excited for the future for her and our whole family.
Just truly thankful and blessed to have her as my sister.
because she's changed my life in more ways than.
And I always think to myself, they're always saying Disneyland is the happiest place on earth, but it's not. It's Campvia. It is the absolute happiest, most joyful place where anything is possible.